Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me, Mystic Mia Moshe, for another pick a card reading. We're looking at how this eclipse is going to affect you. Now, this could be for any eclipse since this reading is timeless, but it's going to resonate more with Libra eclipses since that's the energy I'm doing these readings in. And Libra, of course, is related to money and love and relationships, so it's going to be a very interesting read. We have 6 piles here. We choose a pile based on the image that resonates with you. I would only pick one pile for this specific reading because in this reading, we're going to be looking at 2 different major ways this eclipse energy is going to be affecting you and your life. So that's 2 different ways, massive major ways, and also how it's going to look in your physical life, how it's going to physically manifest. So you get the real world 3D version of it. So I hope you enjoy the reading and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 1. We're looking at how these eclipse energies are affecting you most powerfully at this time, and how it's going to manifest in the physical. So we're going to look at the main energy, the most potent, big energy coming in, and then also another main energy, but just not as big as this first one. So let's look at the first big main energy that is coming in. Ace of Wands. Okay, so beautiful pile 1, you have something coming in immediately during this eclipse, right after this eclipse, you have something coming in, something big coming in. Okay, that is going to kick you out of your current home or kick you out of your current partnership or living situation or home situation, location, or friend situation. Okay, stepping into a new experience. Yeah, so this is might feel slightly uncomfortable, but stick with me, pile 1. I'm gonna get to the good news and how this manifests, but this is something that you needed a swift kick in the butt for, because I feel like you wanted to do this. You've been trying to leave this location, this friendship, this partnership, this job situation, whatever this is. You've been trying to leave it. You know it's not serving you for your highest and best good, or at least not anymore. You've been trying to get out, and here comes an opportunity, straight from the divine, that takes you out of your misery, I'm hearing. So this is something that you've kind of went back and forth on, should I leave this person? Should I leave this friendship? Should I leave this location? Should I leave this job? You've been thinking about this situation for a very long time. So much so that you were kind of going back and forth at a time, and now you're completely certain that no, I have to leave this situation. And Spirit is saying we're going to give you a leg up on this. We're going to give you a new experience that will allow you to leave. This card hit my nose as it came out. The World's card, right on the nose, right on the money, I'm hearing. So when this situation comes in, that allows you to leave this past situation because you're so certain and you have no question about it. This is something you have to leave. This is something you want, need, and definitely will leave. You have no doubts about it. The World card, the universe brings it right to you, right under your nose, right to you. Chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. Yeah. This person is gone. So for some of you, I'm hearing it could be more than one person. Multiple people are leaving your life. 6 of Pentacles, yeah. So you might have been kind of relying on this person, and that's why you didn't really want to leave. So if it was a partner or an ex-partner, they might have been kind of giving to you in some ways. I'm getting more physically, so they might have been there for you when you needed somebody. They might be helping you out financially, or you both kind of share finances on certain things, financial burdens of certain things, or this could be, someone that was emotionally available to you or was there for you kind of, at least a little bit when you needed it. Someone you could feel good about was in your life, so you don't have to think about what would happen if they're not in your life. And they're just a physical representation of something that makes you feel comfortable and at ease. So it's like, oh, well, this person's in my life. We're not really together, but they're a real person that I can see often and see what they're up to. So it makes me feel good. But they're not there. They're empty. The chair is empty. They're not there. Or this relationship, it was not it. This friendship or these friends, it was just not it. These family members or coworkers, they're just not there when you needed them to be there. They've been on your mind. This job situation, there's other people are not doing their work. The slack is given to you. There's a position available, a higher position or a raise. They're not giving it to you. You're being passed over. There's no point in doing this kind of job anymore, or you've been kind of leaving, trying to test when will they fire you because they need you. So they're just like trying to like do whatever you can to see like how much can you get away with because you just want to leave this job. Location, maybe you are living in a home where you used to live with someone, they're not there anymore and it just feels empty. Maybe you lived in that location for people and those people are no longer there for you, or they never were. Whatever the situation is, I'm hearing this person's got to go. These people have to go. This situation has to go. So with Spirit saying it's literally specifically someone or some people, you let go of them. They were just a figment of your imagination. You're kind of holding on to whatever you could of them, because they still physically exist. They're still someone you can talk to. They're still someone you can text, reach out to, touch their hand. They're literally physically there. So that was enough to give you just enough comfort to get through your day, get past this kind of like hunger for something more. But it's done. Spirit saying a new situation comes in. Look at that, the World's card twice. And you might have to go it alone for just the time being. So I think what Spirit needs from you, what the universe needs from you, is to show that you are willing to go alone, to be alone, move somewhere by yourself, move somewhere without your partner, move somewhere where your friends aren't there, move further away from your family or your hometown or your what you're familiar with, or move to a location not knowing if you have the job there yet or something. Spirit needs you to take this kind of risk, to be alone, to not have anyone else there, to not know anyone else there, or not as many people. Do whatever's safe for you. Follow your intuition, instinct. You might want to be somewhere where there's some family around or some friends around, but basically that you're not afraid to go it alone. You need to take that risk, Spirit is saying, in order for them to bring in what the Spirit is bringing in is an opportunity for you to be alone. So they might find you a place that's in your budget, perfect location, maybe even free. Maybe it's someone giving you their place for 6 months, a year, longer, year and a half, for free. Maybe it's inheritance. Maybe you're inheriting a home or land that's further away. Maybe they're giving you a job that's further away. So Spirit is literally handing you an opportunity to be alone. So to move to a different location, to temporarily be in another location, or to work in a different location, or to even be in another relationship with another person, or to be in to move in a place where a lot of your friends are now. Spirit is giving you the opportunity to go to this place. I'm getting literally leaving. So it might not even be that far away. It could be somewhere close to you, but I feel like for most of you it's somewhere further away. So that is what Spirit is bringing in for you. An opportunity to be alone. Because if you're choosing to be alone, then being in this like really shitty situation, I mean, these people aren't really giving you much, or they're not giving you much anymore. The chair's already empty. They've already left. If you now choose to leave, Spirit's giving you the opportunity to, you'll manifest some stuff. Okay, so what is another energy coming in? Ace of Swords. Yeah, so we have the Ace of Wands, and now we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so Spirit's like, we'll give you the exact location or the exact job or the exact place to meet this person or these people that is like where you need to go. We'll give you the exact location. We'll give you the exact workplace, exact thing. And yeah, wow, are you kidding me? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. We'll not only give you one exact right opportunity, we'll give you two. So we'll give you the perfect location, but we'll also give you the perfect friend. So you 2 for 1. So wherever you're going, it's also coming with a person. So you're getting not only the right location or right situation, you're also getting a person. So it's a situation and a person that Spirit is giving to you in order for you to be alone. So if you choose to be alone and move to this location or move to this different workplace, and all you have is this one new friend, but you have this one new friend at least in that situation, Spirit saying is, if you can take just these opportunities and move away from all these people, places, and situations that no longer serve you, we're going to manifest some stuff for you. What are they going to manifest for you? Let's look at that. 10 of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is going to end up being your forever friend. So this might end up being your like romantic love partner, or they might be your best friend of the same sex that is like family to you, and they also might be the way that you meet your partner. But whatever this is, this friend becomes like a family to you. They can become your forever friend. So this person, they might be either like a romantic interest, like turn into a romantic interest and then turn into like your life partner, or they might be if it's platonic, if there's no like romantic energy there, it's a platonic friendship. It turns into like a lifelong friendship where they are basically part of your family. You know, your kids are calling them auntie or uncle or whatever, you know. So that's kind of vibe I'm getting. And they will also be your wingman when you meet your person. Yeah, because I feel like for a lot of you are single, or you basically are, or you're basically single. Okay, sorry if that's hard to hear, but that's what the cards are saying. Okay, so the Page of Wands and the 7 of Cups. This is where it gets exciting. I'm hearing Spirit is bringing in very happy family fulfillment energy. So you're going to feel very, very fulfilled in terms of your home base, like your true few. You're going to have like your family. First of all, if you're not already partnered up, you're going to be partnered up. You're going to definitely be married. You're definitely going to have kids if that's something you want, or you're going to adopt or have a lot of pets, or foster kids, or you're going to combine families if you both already have families, or you're going to create a community. There's a sense of family. You're going to create a huge, beautiful friend group, but there is a sense of, I'm getting all of these, all above. There's a sense of creating a very, very strong, very tight-knit community, family base kind of feeling. And this gives you the freedom to think about other things, because I feel like you're the kind of person that you needed to be anchored with family energies in order to feel free enough to do other things more without pressure. Like, I feel like you have hobbies, like you have interests, but you could never fully you never feel like you had enough time for these hobbies and pursuits and adventures, because you didn't have a home base to go back to. So you often gave up on hobbies or find unfulfilled in your hobbies or your interests or your adventures because you didn't have the freedom. You didn't have the freedom that this home base family energy gives someone. Camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Yeah. I feel like Spirit is saying just get through this situation, because I feel like a lot of you need a little bit of a push. Confirmation. Always follow your own intuition. And if you really need to ask people that you actually really trust and has your best interest at heart. But and don't ask like a million people. Ask like a few, right? Or one or two or three at most. But like follow your intuition mostly. But if this is resonating with you, you needed a push to be alone. And all you'll have is that new location or the new job and this new person. I am getting new location. So even if you're just changing companies and it's in the same city, you might just move to a different part of the city or something. Just to kind of renew your energies. But for most of you, I am getting they are moving to a different part of the country. Yeah. And all you'll have there is this one new friend and your new place. And potentially a new job, but at least a new place and a new person. Spirit might bring this opportunity to you through a new job, but also they might bring it to you more directly, like through inheriting a home or needing to be in a certain location for a certain period of time, or being closer to like-minded people for a specific reason. So Spirit might give you a location directly through the actual home or the actual location, or they might give it to you through a work situation. But either way, it's moving homes, moving location that matters. And the second thing is that you're gonna meet a new friend. This is new, someone you haven't met before in this physical life. And Spirit's like, if you can persevere and get through that desk, pay attention to your work and just focus on the here and now. So if you can just focus on your work and, your friendship with this person, like everything else is going to fall into place, because then focusing on your new work or work at your new location is going, and your relationship with this new friend is all you need to focus on, and everything else will be lined up for you, because you're going to get that ultimate family fulfillment, and that's going to open the doors for everything. That's going to give you the freedom to do whatever the heck you want. That's what you've always needed and wanted, was that secure, stable, ultimate happiness from your home base, your family, your close friends, your community. And once that's settled, you have so much freedom to do whatever the heck you want to do. All the adventures, all the hobbies, and you'll notice that you tackle these hobbies, activities, and adventures, trips, and whatever, new skills, new languages, new food, new whatever you want to do, you're going to attack it more fully and more heartfelt, because you're going to see, like in the past, it was nothing like this. You couldn't finish learning that musical instrument. You couldn't finish, learning how to crochet or do calligraphy or learn that sport or, follow up with it, play with other teams, or, take that hobby to another place, to another country, finish, your meals around the world thing, or, learn multiple meals from that country, not just one, like you're going to see that you attack these hobbies and interests in a different way. So that's very exciting. I'm super happy for you, Padawan. It seems like if you can just persevere and follow through and just work on work, in the opportunity that spirit gives to you. I'm not like, how will this come in for you? Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. So like, you need a break. I feel like you've been given the bare minimum from this person or these people or this situation or this work situation. Taking this opportunity is gonna be so welcomed. You're gonna welcome it because it's gonna be taking a vacation mentally and physically from the people around you, from the situations around you that no longer serve you, that were already gone. They already left. You just needed to leave. You just needed a quick little swift kick in the butt, very softly and gently, from people who love you the most, your spirit guides. And yeah, you're not gonna, don't worry, there's a person there, there's work there. You just had to focus on those things, and ultimate family relationships are coming through, which gives you the freedom to do life in a way that you never have. It's gonna be like you're seeing more colors. Okay, Pile 1, I'm so excited for you. If this resonated, I really appreciate a like or comment. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hey, beautiful Pile 2, let's look at what's coming in for you this eclipse. We're looking at the major energy and also another major energy, but a little bit less than the first one. Okay, so the main thing coming into your life, 10 of Wands, success. Okay. Something you've been working at for a while, you're finally reaching success in. Let's see what this is. You've been kind of wondering and waiting. When is this going to come in? When is this going to come in? In fact, the universe has been kind of wondering and waiting when they can bring it in for you. They want you to have this as much as you want it. Bag. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. Yeah. So I do feel like this is work related. So I feel like this is something you've been working at for a very long time. So this is either a new position, a new job. Maybe you applied somewhere else, or maybe you've been kind of waiting for something else to open up and you finally have your chance here, or you've been waiting to hear back if you got the job or not, or for a promotion, for a raise, or you've been waiting to see if you can transition in your line of work, get something else off the ground, a side job, side gig, or a business, a small business, or maybe you started your own business, or maybe you started a different job. Spirit is saying you got it in the bag. This is something you worked on for a while now. So this is like you earn it. You deserve it. You've earned it. You've worked hard for it. You've seen it coming. You didn't give up. And that's why you have it. So how does this manifest into your physical life? The Hermit. Okay. So I feel like you have people working under you, or you have more attention, and there's more hype around what you're doing. So you're not alone anymore, I'm getting. So if you've been working alone, you have team members now, or you have people working for you, working for you, like under you. You're getting more assistance, more help, or people just want to help you out more now. Also, if whatever you're doing, the project is more important, the responsibilities are more important, more widely seen. You're more of the face of the company or the business, or your business is taking off, getting more traction. Ace of Wands. It's kind of like one thing leads to another. So whatever kind of like step up this is for you in your career, first of all, it's because of you put in the hard work. So it's like a labor of love. So it's something like maybe you've been applying to a lot of jobs and you finally get the job, or you finally get the interview, or you've been working your butt off at your current place of work and you're finally getting the recognition, you're finally getting the raise or the promotion, or, a better title, better office, I'm hearing from some of you. Or you've been working at this business or this side gig or this hobby, and you've been kind of putting your, whole heart and soul into it, And it's like one thing takes off, and then it just starts taking off. Like you get more FaceTime with the right people. Then you get people wanting to help you. You get more assistance. You get to have more employees under you, and it just kind of starts taking off. And then it's like as you get more attention, you are taking off more, so you need more people to work with you to keep up with the work that's coming in. And it's just like it just goes, round and round. It just takes off. Crown, honor and respect will come to you. Yeah. So it's kind of a whirlwind, I'm hearing, because eclipses take about like 6 months to kind of fully manifest and to fully all come in. So I feel like this next 6 months is just kind of a whirlwind, because you're just getting a lot of recognition. A lot of people are trying to get your attention. You're in charge of more. You're in charge of more areas. You have more responsibilities. You have people to direct. People relying on you, kind of thing. So you're just kind of in it. So you don't really have time to kind of just like pause and be like, oh my goodness, like guess what's happening to my life? Guess what's happening in my work, in my career, in my business? You're just kind of doing what needs to get done. And so after 6 months or so, I'm getting even a year, because like 6 months is like when you're finally like get a second to be like, wow, look what's happening. But then it's like off to the next big thing, and because eclipse cycles happen in like 18 months or something, for 18 months or so, I feel like for the next like 6 months, after the next 6 months, you're already kind of like, wow, things are taking off. But then you get another huge opportunity that's just like, wow, I'm going to the next level. And so honor and respect comes to you because you handle things so well. You know success. You know how to handle these things well. The universe is giving you this chance, this opportunity that you made for yourself, because you worked for it. You know how to handle it. You know what to do. In fact, the next 6 months might be a quick crash course on how to handle this much success and handle new things, new responsibilities, as much people and things like that. All right. And then you're quickly off to the races, or off to the next thing. So beautiful things happening for you in terms of work. Let's look at the other major energy coming in with this eclipse for you. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm getting like savings or something related to home. Okay, so I feel like you have to kind of invest in something, and you're not sure what, who, what, when, where, why, kind of thing. So you might be looking for a home or something like that big to invest in. So it might be a second home. It might be a physical, bigger home, or a smaller home, or a different location and a better location. It could be a car, second car, third car, or it could be, like I said, second home, a boat, or an investment opportunity, a big investment opportunity. Yeah, it might be related to kind of making your money work for you, kind of thing. Putting your money in a financially, using your money in a financially responsible way, and so it works for you. Stocks, bonds, crypto, kind of thing. Vine, seek out information that will help you. So you're meant to kind of invest your money, and this is a good time to kind of do the homework, do the research, kind of thing, right? So if you're looking to invest in a property, in land, in a business, make your money work for you, kind of thing, this is the time for you to figure that out. Spirit is saying, yes, you are meant to do this. Your higher self is saying it. Your spirit guides are saying it. Yes, it's time to invest. And this is a good time to kind of figure out what the right investment opportunities for you at this time would be. So if you're looking for a new home, looking for like the right location, land, places that can give you a good return on your investment, deals, opportunities that will give you a good return on your investment, this is the time. So I know there's like a crazy amount of things happening with work, but you are also getting more money because of that. And you don't want to wait like a year to invest the amount of money you're going to be making in the next 6 months. How can you apply this physically? 5 of Wands, yeah. It's going to be confusing. That's why I started saying like, yeah, you should start doing your homework, because a lot of people are going to be saying a lot of things. Hey, you should invest in this. You should invest in that. You should look into this area, look into that area. And it's going to be confusing. You got to find out what's right for you. People are just going to tell you what works for them, and it might not necessarily work for you. So you got to figure out what works for you. And people are going to be confusing, and you want to keep that in mind. Spirit is saying this is key. People are going to tell you what works for them, not necessarily what will work for you. Maybe getting a financial advisor might be helpful. Maybe getting someone on your team in your place of work or business that can guide you with what's best for you in the situation could be helpful, or doing your own homework and research, or all the above. The Strength card and the Six of Swords, and they both came out in reverse. I feel like a lot of opportunities will come to you too, which is what makes you confused a little bit, because I feel like you might do a little bit of traveling, or for your business, it might make sense for you to live in this area or that area or this other area, and it might get you confused because you're like, oh, there's these 3, 4, 5, 6 areas that would be probably good for me to move to, or to have like a second home base at, in order for me to do business more efficiently if I need to go there or something like that. Or you might be looking at I feel like you're more focused on work right now. It could be like a place that might be good for your family, a place that's good for your kids, or family planning or something like that. But I feel like in the back of your mind, you're always thinking about, but what's best for work? What's best for money? The Strength card and the Six of Swords came out in reverse. You understand the gravity of this situation, the weight of this decision. I feel like people want you to set up home base where they are, because it'd be better for them. For example, your family might want you to be closer to them. Your partner or your partner or your immediate family might want you to be in a different location, or you might want a different location for your partner or your soon-to-be partner. Your family that you're creating or that you have might be better for in a different location. In terms of your coworkers and your business and what's good for that might be a different location. So people are vying for your attention, trying to be like, pick me, I'm more important, or in the long run, I'll be more important, it'll be better for you to be here. It's a little bit tricky. I'm getting even like your networking crowd, even like your potential business partners and people that you work with are fighting for your location, I'm hearing. Because where you set up home base is probably where they have to go the most too. And so everyone is like kind of looking out for themselves. But you wear the crown, you know, heavy as the head that wears a crown. It's a difficult decision because you're going between your personal life and then what's good for your career, and you have to set up your home base, and you want to make sure you make the right decision based on, you know, your finances, what's good long term for your business, but also what's good long term for you personally. It's a tough one. It's a tough one, pile 2. Problems to be resolved. Yeah. This is, but don't worry about it, because I'm getting that you're gonna be getting information in to help you in the next 6 months about this specific situation. Work is going great, better than you could have ever hoped for. So good, in fact, that you need to make difficult decisions like this now. What more? This isn't a decision you're going to have to take other people's opinion on. This is a decision that you make, and you alone, because you are looking at all these different aspects. You're the head of the project, the business, the work situation. You're also making the best decision for your family, for you personally, for the best in terms of, you know, the financial situation. No one else is looking out for your finances or for the finances of the business. No one else is looking out for what's going to be the best for the business in terms of opportunity and networking, and where the client base is, or, you know, the most resources are. Like, you're looking out for all that's involved for you and for your business and your family. Don't listen to anyone else. That's Spirit's advice to you. Don't listen to anyone else. Hierophant. It's difficult because this is kind of like you're marrying this situation. It's a long-term structure. So I feel like you're putting down the home base for your office, or the home base of your business, or something like that. The home base of your family. Maybe you're going to be blowing up, that you're going to be able to employ some of your family or employ some of your friends. And so wherever you set up is where people are going to go. This is important decision. No one else can make it besides you. Maybe your immediate partner, maybe your business partner, but no one else. Okay, this is you. You wear the crown. I know it's heavy. People are gonna feel good about it or bad about this decision, but at the end of the day, you have to make the right decision for you. But you have some time. You have like 6 months or so to figure that out. Spirit's saying don't sleep on it. It's best that you keep working at this, chipping away. If it's not like for your business, it's just for you personally. What location is best for you to set up shop? Your forever home for your family, for your lifestyle. Don't take this decision lightly. You have 6 months or so to make this decision. It's just make sure you have time to fit that research in, because you're going to be so happily busy with what's going on with your work situation and how much it's evolving and growing and successfully moving upward for you. So pile 2, this sounds like a fantastic deal. Love this situation for you. I hope you have a beautiful, fantastic rest of the day. A like or comment would really help me out, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 3. Looking at what this eclipse energy is bringing in for you. Looking at the major energy and then another major energy, but not as big as the first one. So let's get into it. What's coming in for you this eclipse? 4 of Cups. Okay. So I feel like you're ready for something new. And you're like, I don't care what this new thing is. it could be any part of my life. As long as there's an improvement, I'm excited for it. It could be relationship, it could be work, it could be money, it could be, a glow up, it could be a location, whatever. I am in the mood for some excitement in my life. Yeah, 5 of Cups. You just want to move, get out of here, get out of this energy. So you might have just had an energy where you just had a breakup, or maybe this breakup was a while ago, but you just want to get out of that energy. It's like, I just want to move away from this person, move away from all these people that I know, or something like that. Maybe you had a falling out with a group of friends or with family, and you just like, I just want to get out of this energy for a little bit, Like, can I just switch up the energy of the people around me? Or you just kind of are sick of the place that you're living at. So like, hey, it served me for your highest best good, but now it no longer serves me. I just want to get out there. I want to travel. I want to move somewhere. I want to experience a different life. Or you could have just left a job, or you just kind of got passed over for a promotion, or you just don't like your job anymore. It's like, anything else, maybe I should just pursue something I love instead, or I just want to do something, I don't care what it is, if I'm doing a minimum wage job, as long as I'm in a different location with different people, whatever it is. Like, I don't care if I just have to quit my job and just, live off my savings for a little bit, or do some traveling. I feel like you're in a really like kind of energy where you're just like, I don't care what it is, I just gotta go. I need to, the energy around me is stagnant. I need to switch it up. It's like weighing too heavily on you. You're like, I need to go. Mountain. Major challenge to overcome. Okay, so this is like a situation where you have to take the first step and spirit will reward you for it. So this is a situation where you have to get up and go. You have to move, or you have to travel. You have to leave your current stagnant energy, and then spirit will follow you with the appropriate opportunities and new open doors. Okay, so this is, if you've talked to any light workers, this is like a thing. Like, if you have to kind of switch things up, you have to take the first step. You might even get opportunities. Spirit might be like, oh, like, aloha, go to this area, or or that's in bad timing. I really want to go to Hawaii before all this stuff happened. But just kind of like, go to the mountains, go to this state or that province or that country. Spirit wants you to move, even if it's just across the state, across the province, just a few cities over. Spirit like needs you to move, but something more significant, something further away might be helpful. Somewhere more unusual, something a little bit more longer distance than when you usually go, or maybe somewhere you can drive to that's a little further away. But Spirit's like, if you can drive there, we'll give you some opportunities. We'll give you the right breadcrumbs. The Tower in reverse. Okay, so for me, the Tower in reverse is a good shakeup. Something coming in unexpected that you could have not planned for yourself. See, exactly what I'm saying. If you take the first step, Spirit will give you. The Tower in reverse for me is very good luck, a miraculous event that you could have not planned for yourself. So something good is going to come in to your life because you took the initiative to take this step. And you might be like, hey, Mia, I've already done that. I've already stepped out of my comfort zone and traveled and moved to a different location. I am a kind of a risk taker. I am someone who follows my gut instincts, my intuition when it's time to go. I'm telling you one more time, because you might have done those other trips just to kind of heal or to do some kind of groundwork, spiritually, physically, for this trip. So I know it sounds annoying, and you might have heard this. You might have even heard this advice from other tarot card readers or from your own signs and synchronicities, from your own guides, saying you need to go travel or you need to move somewhere, and you're like, I'm sick of doing that. I've done this with no really good things coming out of it. Spirit is saying no. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. I'm hearing 3 of Swords. Yeah. Wow. Okay. You have one more challenge. Finger. Warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. I feel like you, pile 3, might have this situation where anytime you go travel, if you're a light worker, starseed, way shower, spiritual leader, or just a highly spiritual person, you have this situation where when you go travel, you end up doing spiritual work. You end up gridding for the collective. So you might be doing light work. You're like asked to go to a certain direction or certain hikes or certain, restaurants or, something that's like maybe out of the way because you're meant to do some grid work, light grid work. And you might not even know. It's like, why does Spirit bring me all the way over here? This weird area. And it's just because that light worker hasn't been there. So you're grounding in the light wherever you go. And in your specific light codes might be needed in that specific area, which is annoying because it feels like every time you go on a trip, you're just constantly doing light work for the collective or light work for yourself, most likely both. So then also you have a mountain, a challenge, a tower moment, and 3 of Swords, a heartbreaking challenge emotionally, spiritually to overcome. And that's so annoying to hear. I know. But Spirit is saying they're going to give you a tower in reverse, like something positive out of this. I'm going to pull more cards because it's a hard thing to hear. Dolphin. Yeah, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Yeah, so see, I kept saying, I'm like, I know this sounds awful, but trust me, it's for a good reason. I know that going for this one more trip where you had to do one last annoying inner work that's really tough is literally going to bring in money. Because all the trips that you've taken, all the going out in nature and doing this very difficult inner work, it's like, when is it going to end? Is this the last time? Is this the last time? Is this the last time? I'm not going again because I'm not going to question, is this the last time? One more time. I understand your frustration, but beautiful light worker, starseed, way sure, spiritual leader, beautiful spiritual soul, this is the last time. I know, how many times have you heard that? Financial gain, literally getting money. Straight up money from this. You're being literally going to be given it to you in an unexpected way. Miraculous. Like, I'm getting windfall of money coming to you. Gifted to you. Child of Cups. Page of Cups. Through a person. A person's giving this money to you. Why a person? How's this money coming to you? Dogs, getting together with friends. Okay, so you're meeting some sort of soul family, soul friends. Very good situation. Dolphins and dogs. So yeah, you're coming together with really high, like similar vibration people, very high vibrational people. And you're getting some sort of money from them. Why? Okay. I'm hearing like you might get like some money back or something. Maybe you're going on like a tour or you rent something and these people are definitely at fault, and so you're getting money back, and on top of that you're also getting a free stay or something like that. Maybe like, I know this is annoying, but it's kind of like maybe the layover, maybe you left the missed a layover or something like that, or the plane wasn't taking off because of weather issues, something where something like that, where there's like a delay or something doesn't go according to plan. Maybe you're meant to go on a hike or something, a guided hike or a guided something, and some circumstances out of their control made them not be able to move forward with that, so you get your money back, but on top of that you also get like a free stay or something along those lines. Maybe you get a free, I don't know, something. And so you decide to stay. You're like, okay, well, at least they're taking care of this issue. And then that's when things take off. Yeah, that's when you start meeting these people who might be in the same boat as you. It's like, if this didn't happen, you wouldn't have like stopped to talk to some people who are on the same tour as you, same flight as you, same ride, or same, I don't know, some sort of situation as you. And these people end up being very important to you. They end up being your fresh new start. So this is one of those, how many times, lightworker, how many times have you gone on a trip and nothing happened, like nothing that you planned works out? How many times? I feel like you go with the flow now. You understand it's like the universe doing things for you for a certain reason. But this time around, you come out of the situation with friends, with soul family friends, and it skyrockets you into your new life in a very beautiful, positive way. Your whole life completely changes. I feel like you've gone on all these trips either solo or with people in the past, and it's just like you come back and it's just like, wow, I just feel like a truck hit me, but this time around, you come back with a new life and new soul family. It catapults you into your new life very quickly, very positively. So you're like, oh, here we go again. But you know better now. You know the universe is, delaying your flight or messing up this or that situation for you to meet the right people. And you will be surprised how beautifully this new life starts with these new soul friends and family you make. I feel like they end up being like such an inspiration to your life. Why and how? Kangaroo. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. I feel like there's something where you like plan things with these people. You definitely figure something out. Maybe you plan to live closer towards these people, or like it gives you like a plan for the future. Maybe your retirement plan, where you want to live for the rest of your life, where you want to live towards the end of your life. Like you have a plan for your life now that you didn't have before. Okay, so what's another major energy coming in for you? 5 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Okay, it's kind of like the 4 and 5 of Cups. Now we have the 4 and 5 of Swords. Pile 3. It's like your life is being shooken up, and like the end result is great, but like getting there, it's kind of annoying. And I get it, but like you have to do that annoying thing in order for spirit to like open the doors for you. Like you have to find the key and open it, or you have to pick a destination and go there. You have to take that first risk, that first action, and then spirit will like line everything else up for you. But you have to be the one who's like, I'm willing to take this risk. I'm willing to do this, take this action. which is annoying, but like spirit needs to see it from you, because you're kind of in a place where you're like, I could just stay home or I could just stay here. Like you have to pull yourself out of that physically, and then the rest like spirit will follow with. I know that's annoying to hear, but that's probably why you specifically, pile 3, need to make that take that physical action. Okay, 4 and 5 of swords. Yeah, you're cutting something out of your life. Yeah, there we go. 5 of swords and hit the 10 of swords. Yeah, you're like, this is it. I'm no longer keeping this in my life. Or the hills, obstacles to overcome. We have the hills and the mountains. You might be going to a place with hills and mountains. Most definitely, 100%. I definitely think so. Okay, so mountains and hills, they can represent a challenge to overcome. So usually when I go for a hike or when I stay long term in a place with a lot of hills or mountains, I usually know like, oh, I'm going to be overcoming something very big spiritually here. But they can also be, if you decide to stay there long term, a place where you will get such high vibrational energy. If you like decide to live on a mountain or hill or close to it, it has really good high vibrational energy. So I definitely do feel like you're going to like a place with mountains or hills. Rolling hills. I'm here. There's something that has been causing you like so much stress throughout your life, and like you know what it is, and it's like there's like peaks of it. It's like when it's bad, it like terrorizes your life. It kind of completely like paralyzes you, and you can't do anything, and it just affects your life so negatively. And it comes in waves. Every time you're about to like do something for work or do something in your relationship or something good for your life, this thing comes up and kills it, and I'm hearing it nearly kills you. You know, so whatever this is, you're cutting it out. You're cutting it out for good. It's difficult, but it's change. We have 2 5 of swords here, which equals 10 of swords. We have 2 10 of swords, 2 5 of swords. You need to cut this out. So this pile 3, I mean, this seems like it doesn't seem like a very positive, it might not seem like a positive read, but I'm telling you, these are the things that you need to hear to make the most positive changes in the next 6 months. It'd be so worth it, I'm hearing. So how does this manifest? So if you do this, what happens for you in the next 6 months? 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, I feel like it's been affecting your work or your money situation. Like you kept having to give your energy, whether it's in the form of time or effort or money, or sacrificing your work to the situation. No more. And guess what happens when you don't have that energy attached to you? You take off in a very big way with your work situation, with your money situation. You're not spending it on there. You have time and energy and effort to put it on the things you want to work on. And that changes your life so completely and fully. You could not believe it. Plus the influence of these friends that you meet at this place you're going to is so positive. Like, you get to be your best self. You get to live a life where you're not restricted or held back by situations in your past that have constantly hit you down when you're finally making waves. I had to be so graphic with my images and very like specific, because I think you pile 3, I think you need a little swift kick in the butt, because I feel like your friends aren't there for you giving the support. I feel like your family isn't there giving you support. I feel like your romantic interest isn't there giving you the support. So I'm going to be here. The divine is being like, pile 3, we're here for you. We need you to hear us as your best friend, as your parental figure, as your family. Like I want to cry here. Like they're home. they're trying to be the friend that you need right now, and you don't have that support that you need from the people around you right now. So Spirit is really being tough with you because they need you. They need you to take these actions. 9 of Cups, wish granted. 9 of Cups, wish granted. Pile 3. See, things just start coming through beautifully, miraculously for you. Cracked Cup, dissatisfaction with life. I don't know if you've taken the time to realize how dissatisfied you've been with life, because you are meant for more. I just feel like something has been constantly beating you down, holding you back. No more, I'm hearing. No more. 7 of Wands in hand. I feel like so many options open up for you because you decide to cut this thing out of your life for good. For good. For good. Hand. We have hand and we have finger. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. Your spirit guides are very, very strongly around you right now. Your angels. Take their advice. Connect with them more. They want to advise you. They want to help you. They will, in fact, even if you're looking at like a location, you're like, is this right for me? They'll help you out more. Do some muscle testing, pull some cards, ask someone else to pull cards for you, like a tarot card reader that you trust, a friend that you trust, and they'll give you the right answers. They won't like kind of lead you the wrong way for you to try to figure it out. That's not the kind of game that they're playing right now. What they need you to do is make these decisions, and they're there for you very strongly. Like they're like hovering over me, like kind of crowding me kind of a little bit, because that's how strongly they want to connect with you and help you right now. Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Spirit's like, no more of this. You've been dissatisfied. You've been kind of just working with what you got, but there's something in your life that has been kind of preventing you from moving forward. Cut it out, whatever it is. I'm getting, it could be an older woman. It could be a mother, an ex, a friend. But I'm getting for most like a mother energy. Good news. How you'll know what the situation you're cutting out is that you'll hear good news from them. So if this is like a person, you might hear good news from them. Oh yeah, their mother recovered from that surgery, or if it's your own mother, it's like, hey, like I just decided to go on this vacation or something, or yeah, their health is improving or something like that. But if you just cut these situations and people out, it could be work, it could be someone at work, a boss, a manager. You might hear good news. Oh yeah, did you hear? Like so and so, they got promoted, or they're moving to corporate, or they're, they just had a child, or they just had a grandchild, or something like that. You'll know what the situation is that you need to cut out, because you'll hear that good news from them, which will make you feel better in cutting them out. And maybe they won't notice. But yeah, okay, pile 3. You have your work cut out for you over the next 6 months, but if you do so, I mean, you're getting catapulted into your new life. Success, wish granted immediately. The doors open wide open for you. Many doors, many opportunities, because you took the step to better your life. And you've been so bored and so held down so many times that it will give you the courage and the energy and the strength, the bravery to do something like this. Okay, so I know this is a more difficult read, but it seems like you needed to hear it. Your spirit team is definitely still crowding me. They're like wanting to like jump through the screen and give you a hug and like talk to you and be like, honey, how are you doing? What's the next move? What should we do? What do you need more information on? Like, talk to me. Like, and then all of them are like holding your hands, hugging you, trying to get your attention, talking to you, and all this stuff. So I can strongly feel, I could feel it. So pile 3, like, take advantage. Your spirit team really wants to help you and can. Literally, and they won't give you like answers that like make you have to learn discernment or something like that. No, they'll give you straight up answers. All right, so I hope this reading helped. Like a comment would help know if it did. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 4. We're looking at how this eclipse energy is affecting you. We're looking at the major energy and then also another major energy that is coming into your physical life from this eclipse. 5 of Cups. Okay. So I feel like you've recently let go of something that was that wasn't like a choice to let go of. Maybe this person moved on from you, or these people, or this group, or this job, or this situation, maybe this potential home, maybe this potential dream, this goal kind of moved on from you. And so I feel like there's something that left your life, but it wasn't by choice. It wasn't by your choice anyway. Yeah, the Moon card. And you left kind of like confused and kind of like, why did this happen? What does this mean? You might have released something internally, did some inner work, and you released something that was like not reciprocating your love or your energy or effort. It could be a person, it could be a situation. Dog, far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. So it could be an ex-partner, ex-lover. It could be a ex-friend or someone you're not that close with anymore. Someone who passed over. It could even be a pet or animal that you had. Or you might just feel like a sense of like you're missing someone and you might not know who. It might be a past life situation. You know, we have multiple timelines happening at once, so it might be that in just another lifetime you're experiencing someone like a version of you that just lost its partner or its child or its friend or its home or its job or something like that. So even if it's not, so it might not be like just you're also feeling this from like other lifetimes. So you're kind of a little bit confused. It's like, why am I feeling this? And you might feel it a little bit with like something going on in your own life, but it might be just another version of you, a different person going through this difficult loss. That is so unusual. How is this manifesting in your life though? 9 of Wands. I feel like you're letting go of something. And I'm getting, it's like, it wasn't like a choice, like I said. So it's like, maybe this person was bad to you. Maybe this friend wasn't so good. Or maybe like, you know, it's just like time has kind of drifted the two of you apart, or drifted you in this situation, location, work situation apart. Just doesn't work for you anymore. Doesn't make sense anymore. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you have to cut this out. You do cut it out. Okay. I promise you, pile 4, this might sound difficult, but if you listen through to this reading towards the end, you will see the major positive influence and physical manifestations that are coming into your life. Okay, just gotta bear through the difficult message. Increase in material wealth or spiritual gain. Yeah, so you're gonna feel like, whether it was your choice or not, whether it made you feel a little bit sad or not. I mean, I feel like it does make you sad, but it's kind of like it was necessary. It's like, okay, like this friend now wants me to be around when they're going through a difficult time, and I want to be there for them, and you might be a little bit, but it's like they weren't there to stay friends with me, put in the energy and effort it took to be friends with me. And now when they need a friend, they think I should just magically appear, kind of thing. It could be an ex-partner, ex-lover that are now kind of feeling, you're maybe like, oh, it's time to let this person go. And it might be like, you might be feeling that they're actually, like, you're actually letting them go. And so they're actually feeling that. They're actually feeling that you cut the energetic cord with them. And so they're definitely feeling it. And they might be actually thinking about you a little bit, and that's your test, because sometimes when you know your person's thinking about you, you kind of want to connect to them again. But if they know that, hey, they're finally disconnecting from me, and they might feel a little sad about that, you have to be okay with that and not go back and attach yourself to them right away. And it seems like you're not. And it seems like you're like, this is final. And that's when you have an increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Both, I'm hearing. But it was necessary. And I feel like this is like with the 9 of Wands, like this is something you've been trying to you've been putting energy and effort into kind of cutting out. But when you're done, you're done. You're finally done. I feel like you've said that before, like, oh, I'm totally done with this person or this situation or whatever. But when you're actually finally done, Spirit knows. And you're not going to be left hanging. So it is definitely going to bring in a lot of spiritual growth, which is also going to bring in material wealth. That's how you know that you finally mean it and you've finally done it, okay? You might get like a little extra check out of nowhere, or some sort of refund, or a little boost, a bonus at work, or a little boost in sales or something like that. Yeah, you'll see like you'll know. You'll be like, oh, this is a sign. Mia said so. Spirit said so, that this is a sign that, like, yeah, when I let go of that person or that situation or that thing, it was actually the last time. Sometimes, like, you kind of don't trust yourself, because, like, you've had many cycles where you tried to cut this off, and this person is at a distance from you, or the situation is at a distance from you, or it's been kind of, you have had so much distance from it for such a long time. Maybe it's not even a recent situation. It might be a very old ex, or a very old friend, or a very old location or work situation that didn't work out, but you just couldn't forgive that person, place, or thing. You now finally do, and you finally cut it out. You don't want it to have a hold on your life anymore. Justice, yeah. See, you served justice, and therefore you're getting back justice. I'm hearing from Spirit. You finally left this thing that was very, very difficult to leave. You didn't know if you could. November. That might be a significant month for when this happened, or when this is going to happen. How is this manifesting your physical? 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so it was stopping you from connecting with the right people, places or situations. So this person that's been kind of in your energy that you've had a hard time kind of releasing, was preventing you from new versions of that situation coming in. So a new lover or a new friend, good friend coming in, or new work situation, or new location, new home, or whatever. Knight of Pentacles, wish granted, and no longer it is coming in strongly now, because this was a block you put on yourself and you didn't realize it, and it might have been a block that you knew, and you just could not heal it, you could not forgive this thing, or you could not move past it, you could not cut it out, and you finally do. And Spirit is like, okay, you'll see in November. So the upcoming November, or if November was just recently passed, you might have been like, oh, you could probably see from November that there has been changes happening in your life. We got the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. That are happening because you are releasing this energy. Mice, discord among friends or family. People are not going to agree with your decisions. What is this? Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Yeah, okay, so I feel like your friends and family may not agree with your decision, may not like what you are doing or about to do. Come November, or the changes that were happening since November, there's been a lot of changes happening slowly but surely, but it's like one thing after another thing. So let's pull some clarifiers. You might be deciding to move or to travel. I'm getting for some of you move. So you might be moving away from a situation. You might be moving away from friends and family. You might be taking a long trip, like something that, like, you know, where you're staying there for like months or something, or even years somewhere far away, and your family and friends don't like that. You might be taking some space from your past. So you might be limiting communication with certain people, certain situations. What is this all for? The High Priestess. Yeah, you've been kind of living in the shadow of these situations and people and places, and they've been kind of a block for you. And you're realizing that if you get more space from, I'm hearing specifically your past, if you get space from your past, you're giving the green light for new versions of these things to come in. So I'm hearing from Spirit, you know what we're talking about, because for some of you that is love, that is friends, that is people, that is work situation, that is home, that is a community. Whatever it is for you, something you couldn't forgive for a really long time, something that you couldn't get over, something that you might have like tried to forgive, but like it wasn't enough. You still had anger towards that person or situation. It might be multiple things. I'm getting multiple things. Like you might be harboring anger and resentment towards an old friend, an old ex, an old work situation, an old version of yourself, an old living situation. Harboring anger, and you kind of just healed, but still at the bottom of your heart, you still have a little bit of hate for these things. Spirit is saying, let it all go. They're saying like you might have had worked so hard to let it go and to heal and to move past it, but just sit down, do this inner work one last time. The high priestess, you are going to release it once and for all. Acknowledge it. If you have a little bit of hate, a little bit of resentment, a little bit of anger, just say it out loud. Just feel through it. Just sit down and do it. And they will promote you to the high priestess or the high priest. They will be there with you and they'll wash it away clean. There's so much water. There's an ocean here, an ocean here. Ocean here, ocean here. We have the moon, the 8 of cups, the 6 of swords, and the high priestess. Deep, deep cleansing. I'm here. And my voice is getting so deep. I don't know why. I don't talk like that. I don't ever go that low. Deep cleansing. I'm hearing like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't. They just want deep. Look at this 5 of cups. Look at those water. The justice is served. You will know you are successful because, first of all, the money thing. So right as soon as you do this inner work, you'll get the money right away. You'll see it, like pop up notification on your phone, or a check in the mail, or someone being like giving you a refund out of nowhere, or something coming through like that. Immediately. So take like a half a day, sit down with some wine or some whatever glass of whiskey or whatever you got, maybe a sad movie, or some sad music, or some good music, or just your fuzzy blankets and candles, and just cuddle up and just think about it and yell at them and let it all out and forgive them and acknowledge each and every single thing that you still have resentment and anger towards. They are going through some deep cleansing. Take a bath afterwards. Like, what is this? What is this? Pile 4. Wish granted. All these things have been at a stoplight. You've been at a stoplight for so long, and you know it, and you've been doing the healing, and it's just kind of frustrating. It's like you've been doing the healing, you've been forgiving this person, doing the inner work regards to these people, these situations. Spirit's like, sit down and just do all of it. Knock it all out at once. Spend a half a day, a few hours, an hour maybe, just sitting down and just doing this, just yelling and screaming and whatever you need to do. And will deep cleanse you. You are on the way, caterpillar, to have such a magnificent life transformation that you cannot even fathom right now. Yeah, see the 9 of Wands? It's in reverse. I keep referring to that. To the 10 of Wands, success. This time is successful. This time, Spirit's like, we are going to clean you out. Clean your spirit out. You've been living a life as a caterpillar, and you've been trying to move into a butterfly. This time we'll clean your life out and we'll make you into a butterfly. That's how significant this last bit of inner work is. This is how significant this life change is for you right now. Everything has been at a yellow light or a red light, slowed down, delayed, or stopped. Here's the green light. 3 to Pentacles to 9 of Pentacles. Here it is. 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Changes are happening. From November, starting November, since November, I'm getting like 5 months. Okay, 5 months. So, and then the 6th month, and then by the 6th month, you get a little increase in money. Time to act. So eclipse energies usually last 6 months, but I'm getting for 5 months, it's just going to be seeing the little changes that happen because you do this kind of inner work. And then on the 6th month is when you're going to act, Spirit is saying. That's when you'll know it's time to go. Moon, changes in your life. Yeah, 2 moons here. And you'll know what to do because there'll be enough changes that happen. So many green lights are going to turn on for you. So many things are going to move you in the direction of what you wanted in place of what you had in your past. So many things are going to move you into that direction, positive movement forward, that you cannot deny this next change in your life. By the 6th month, so since November, December, January, February, March, April, so by May, all these changes are going to be coming in right until April, and by May you'll know exactly what to do next as a butterfly. It's an option you don't even have right now, an option you couldn't even think of right now, but your life is going to change so significantly and so positively. All the lights are turning green. You've been slowed down and stopped, that you're going to be so surprised. You're going to be turning into a freaking butterfly in these 5 months, that by the 6th month, or whenever you're watching this, November is the next month from when I'm watching this. So like by next month, the 5 months following it, including that month, November, December, January, February, March. By April. So November including. So by next month, and then the 5 months after that, you're going to have such big changes happen in your life. They're small changes, but it accumulates to such a different life, a different person, different you, that by the 6th month, April actually, by the new season, April, spring for most of you, you'll know what to do. You'll be a butterfly, and you're gonna have an option in your life that you never had before, that you could never have imagined for yourself. All right, so this was one of those more difficult readings, but like I hope it helped. Your guides are so with you on this. They want you to just scream, write letters, yell at them, forgive them, see the good in everything, see the higher perspective for every little thing. They want a full cleanse, full emotional, spiritual cleanse. That's how big and significant this life change is for you. Caterpillar to the butterfly. And you're going to see it. You're going to see these things come into your life in the next 5 months. Things that you clear now that still make you angry, that you still hate, that you still get upset about when you think about. Talk about all those. Clear it out. And those changes are coming. Those things. So replace those old things. This is very much a past clearing of the past. So much so that you can go into from a caterpillar to a butterfly. All right. If you resonated, a like or a comment helps. But if not, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful Pile 5. We're looking at the major changes coming in for you from these eclipses. The major change and then another major change or physical manifestation, but not as big as the first one. So let's look at the first one, the biggest change happening for you from this eclipse. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. An abundance in all things. So I feel like every area of your life is improving. And specifically money. You're getting more money, but you're getting more physical abundance in everything. It's just, wow, what a lovely energy to be in. 5. Yeah, the Star card. A lot of your wishes, dreams, hopes are coming true. And I'm getting like, it's like they all kind of match up, meaning like if you wanted like a home situation, it was related to or like a work situation, and also a romantic love partnership and a friend situation, a health situation, like all the things that you wanted, they kind of correlate with each other. So you kind of wanted like an upgrade of your life, so an upgrade on all levels and all areas of your life, and they all kind of resonate. So it's like, for example, if you got this kind of job, then you'd be making this kind of money that would get you this kind of place, and that would give you this kind of situation, and more time and energy for this kind of life, social life, and this kind of or if you wanted to live in a specific location, it would give you access to this kind of community and more time for this kind of hobby, and you'll be able to upgrade your health in this way. And or if you got an upgrade in your romantic love life, then it would affect your family life in this way, and your friend life in this way, your social life, your health in this way, your living situation will change in this way. So like, I feel like everything that you wanted kind of as an upgrade to your life kind of all have to do with each other a little bit too. So Spirit is saying like, you're getting that upgrade that influences your, all areas of your life. Wow, how beautiful. Pile 5. Wealth. Oh wow. Yeah. I feel like it's correlated to a lot of physical wealth. I feel like you're inheriting money, maybe you're inheriting a home, inheriting a business, or your work situation is going really well, you're getting a promotion, or your business is taking off, or you get to acquire something that you've always wanted, acquire a building, acquire another business that you always want to merge with or something. Wealth of resources I'm hearing. So maybe you're trying to, it's like, if I got this resource, then like that's all I needed to kind of jump everything else up. But I do feel like you're getting a lot of money, and that solves a lot of issues for you, or not issues so much, but allows you to upgrade a lot of your life. Which is great news for you. So how does this affect your life physically? How does this big change? Oops. How did that card get in here? There's no reason to fear. Okay. That's funny that came up. 4 Swords. I feel like it puts you so at ease. You're so relaxed now. I feel like you've been kind of struggling a little bit with the idea of like with money and physical material wealth. And this comes in and it puts so many tensions at bay. It gives you security and stability in a way that you haven't felt for a long time, where you feel so relaxed. Nothing can faze you now. Nothing anybody says. I feel like you had a lot of like outbursts, or you felt a lot of tension and anger and frustration with people and situations in your life because of money. And I feel like Spirit's like, we're putting that at bay for you now, because this is going to give you so much overwhelming feeling of security and stability that you just feel like a saint. You feel like a monk or a nun, or you're just like a really like very peaceful godlike being, because nothing phases you anymore. For the next 5-6 months, I'm hearing like you're just at so much ease, because this was like the bane of your existence for such a long time, a stressor that has been stressing you for such a long time, that has affected everything that you do, every movement that you make, every conversation that you have, every second of every day. That's how frustrating it's been. And you have so much calm and peace from the amount of money that comes in, or financial resources, or windfall of money, or material and physical security, that you feel like you're in an eternal lullaby, like that you're just in the arms of the universe being hugged so perfectly right now. Nothing phases you, nothing can get you angry. You can have everything. The King of Cups, you can have everything and anything that you wanted. You are your ultimate support system now. You can provide for yourself emotionally, give yourself the emotional support that you need, because you can afford anything that you need. If you needed some sort of health procedure, or if you needed some sort of if you wanted to be able to afford more of life's luxuries that can help you with the stresses of the days, or something that can help you improve your health, be able to afford better quality of food, or better land, or better home that gives you more high vibrational energy, a better I'm just getting a better wardrobe, you could just take care of yourself better. And that's everything to you, because you're I I am someone who's strong, who can take care of myself, but you've been fighting for so long that when this happens, you're like, I'm just so happy and at peace. It's not even happy. You're just so much at peace and harmony with yourself. Anything you need now, you can give to yourself. If you need a long, luxurious vacation or long, luxurious massage or spa day, or, you want to get like some clothes that are high vibrational, or you want to get some land that's high vibrational, or you want to get some, whatever you need, food that's high vibrational, you can get it now. Harp, great happiness. So good. Pile 5. Yes. I'm so happy for you. You finally get that relief. It's been so like the electricity, the energy of this stressor has been underlying in everything that you do. It's just I'm just feeling it all over your body, your arms, your everywhere. It's a part of you. It's a stress that's been a part of your body for so long that you've gotten used to it. You're gonna notice a difference in your body even. Okay, it's gonna feel like you've grounded. You spent 10 to 20, 30 minutes on grass, feet on grass. It feels like you've been doing that for years. When this goes away, the stress goes away, you're gonna be that healthy. you're gonna see an improvement in your health immediately. Just because you're gonna sleep better, you're gonna have less inflammation, you're gonna have less headaches. If you have headaches a lot, headaches just go away now. You speak differently to people, you speak differently to yourself. Everything changes. Wow. Okay. So what else is another major energy coming in for you during this eclipse? The Moon card in reverse. Something big comes in. I think you're ready to release something big. You might be ready to release your job. This might be enough money that you can just retire now, whatever age you are. Wow. Wow, pile 5. Wow. Okay, let's see. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. I think Spirit's okay, for the next 6 months or so. Eclipse energies, okay, they stay in the same signs for about 18 months. So every 6 months, it's kind of changing your life in that specific way. So if you can see where this current eclipse and its opposite sign are in your houses, that's where this is making the most change. But I feel okay, so every 6 months or so you get these eclipses and these signs for 18 months. So a few times during this eclipse season. So the next 6 months and then 6 months after that, Spirit might be advising you to figure out an exit plan from your current job, career, work situation, the way you currently make income, and or towards retirement, and figuring out some sort of financial plan. You might be handing over the reins to your own business or to your own company if you're ahead of it. Maybe you want to make moves to train the next person, or maybe you're gonna, just retire the CEO title, give it to someone else, and just be an owner. Things like that. You're ready to kind of work from the higher echelons of this situation. You're ready to kind of just work from home, or work, come in only if you absolutely need to come in, kind of thing. Yeah, but it's very like saying like, you don't want to quit right away. You want to make a good exit strategy and set up a good financial plan in the next 6 months to a year, I'm hearing. So it might be that like in the next 6 months, you figure out like what you're gonna do for your retirement, how much money each month you need for all your expenses, how to invest this money so you get that return on investment, so you can live out the rest of your life, how much you're gonna give to family and friends and all that, how much you need for a rainy day kind of thing. How much money you have to play with, FU money, throwaway money kind of thing, okay? And setting up a plan for yourself. And then the 6 months after that might be when you start thinking of an exit plan, who's going to take over, what roles are you going to play in the business or career now, or are you going to quit completely, or are you going to play like a more relaxed role where you're not there as much, not involved in the decisions as much, unless so that's what's gonna happen in the next 6 months, 12 months kind of thing. Okay, so how is that gonna look for you in the physical? Oop. King of Wands, you're like making what are your next plans? King of Wands and Queen of Swords, you may be making plans in terms of your partner, your romantic partner, and your family. You're making plans. I'm getting mostly partner though, not much family. You're not really taking family into consideration. You might be if you have kids with your partner, or family with your partner that you're responsible for or like to be involved with. But I feel like it's just mostly you and your partner. You're figuring out what you're gonna do. What are your plans? Where do you want to travel? What kind of, you maybe want to do some charity work. Maybe you want to work on some hobbies. You're figuring out with your partner specifically what you're going to be doing. So it's just you and your partner here, your romantic partner. Okay, Ace of Swords and Five of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like the female of this partnership, or the more feminine energy, has an idea already. They already know. They've already been thinking about it. They already have some clues, some ideas. Maybe it's not fully fleshed out, but they already know. Like, they've been kind of feeling this energy with you. If you don't have a partner, you are going to meet them very soon. But yeah, it goes through really quickly. You and your partner. If you're not already in a partnership, or if it's not to the level of commitment to make these kinds of plans with a partner with, you will reach that level of commitment with your partner quick, sooner rather than later. Of course they are, when they hear about this wealth coming, they're like, oh, I'm with this person now, I'm with pile 5 now, and this is our plan, this is our life. It's like, some people like it sometimes when all the difficult decisions are kind of already made for them. So I feel like with your person, pile 5, it might have been that just one or both of you were just kind of waiting on the right life circumstances, and maybe that's why the two of you are kind of not moving forward, or kind of at a standstill, or waiting until you could, have the right situation. Stupid fruit fly. And it's just going to be you and your partner, I'm hearing, because there are going to be people who are going to try to take advantage of this windfall of money, or this beautiful money situation that you have. Maybe you're selling your company. Maybe maybe your business takes off and you decide, okay, it's time for me to take on a different role here. Some situation like that. Maybe you win the lottery, whatever it is. I feel like you and your partner, may have been just kind of waiting on life circumstances to kind of be conducive to moving the connection forward. If you're not in a relationship already and are looking for a partner, you will find one really quickly. And you two will be in a really mature place. This will be a mature person who is at your level that yeah, so what if they're also with you because you're, made it in life. They're also very secure and stable and responsible as you, and have also worked really hard. So they're not marrying you for your money technically, but they're definitely marrying you because you're both at the place where you can move forward in your life, and you want to choose. You're at a place where you and your partner. So if you don't have one, they're coming in really soon, or you'll be able to pick one really quickly. If you have one on the waylines, on the sidelines, waylines. If you have one on the sidelines, but you two haven't been trying to move forward because of life situations, this is going to remedy that. And the female or the more feminine energy of the two of you already kind of has a general blueprint of what this future is going to look like. But the masculine also has a lot of good ideas. The masculine is now going to input their ideas into the situation because they really haven't had the time to think about this, because they didn't really have the resources or the time or the energy or whatever they needed in order for them to think about retirement in this way. And so now the masculine is also thinking of their ideas and bringing that forward. Yeah. If 5 of Pentacles in reverse, it was like you weren't in a place to kind of think this way, or you might have thought about it a little bit here and there, but you didn't really have, it's like, why even think of this when you don't have it? Now you have it, and you have to, Spirit saying financially plan. Bear. Danger, especially in money matters. Yeah. You will definitely need a partner with this, because there are going to be people coming after you. There are going to be family and friends and people coming out of the woodworks, people trying to take tax for money from you. There's going to be people coming out of the woodworks to get a little piece of your pie. Okay? People who feel like they deserve it. People who are just not in a good place. People who will look down at you for it because they feel like they've been working hard, or they've been given the short end of the stick, in life, and they don't like it when people who do make it and have what they want. You can't let these people get you down, and that's why a partner is essential for these business money-making decisions. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assure success. So personal strength and peace that assure success. Yeah. So you need a partner. The partner needs you, because you both need to. You're each other's strength, and you give each other peace at a time when people aren't gonna like that you're so happy that you have great wealth coming in, that you get to retire. People are not gonna like hearing that you're retiring, that you get to live out your life doing all the things that you wanted to do, traveling, entertain hobbies, do things with the land that you always wanted to do. People are not going to like hearing it. So you'll need a partner to you're going to be each other's strength. This is good news. I'm getting, if you don't have, your relationship is also going to change in the next 6 months. So if you're not in a partnership, you will be. If you're in a partnership, it will strengthen, and both of you will figure out essentially your lives, your dream life, in the next 6 months, 12 months or so. All right. Beautiful, beautiful reading, pile 5. I'm so excited for you. I'm so happy for you. A comment will really help, especially because the last 2 readings were tough. This one's like, you're healed energy. You're ready for it. You're here. You've arrived. It could definitely help me out. With that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 6. Looking at how these eclipse energies are affecting you in a major way, and then also another major way, but not as big as the main energy. So let's look at the main energy, what's coming into your life, physical manifestation of it. The Devil card. Okay, so something physical is coming in, You know, Devil is a card of Capricorn, so it's like work hard, play hard kind of deal. Okay, Page of Swords. Okay, someone has been thinking about you a lot. Okay. Kite, vacation. Okay. So I feel like it's like a little bit of fun might be something that you've really desperately needed recently. It feels like you've been working so hard, and I feel like someone around you is even like, oh, you need a break. Let's take a vacation. Let's go. This could be a partner. It could be a friend. It could be family, whatever it is. A coworker. I feel someone's like, girl, boy, like you've been working your butt off. You need a vacation. And someone's not taking no for an answer. Or it could even be your boss being like, you've been working so hard, I'm ordering you to take some time off. I'm ordering you to take a vacation. Like someone's like so adamant that like you need to take a break. You need to take a vacation. You might even have thinking about traveling to a certain place or area, and it just like maybe you got reminded recently again through an ad or an email or a person, and you're like, oh yeah, I wanted to go there. I've been thinking about it all year, kind of thing. And it just, that reminder or even an opportunity might have come up for you to travel to that location. And you're like, wow, like actually, yeah, like I forgot about that. Where has the time gone? I've been just kind of working so hard. Something like that. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like a gift to yourself, but also a gift from the universe, I'm hearing. You deserve it, but also the universe is like, if you don't have fun, we're going to force you to, kind of thing. It's like, you know, when you get to that point where it's like, you've been just kind of going nonstop for so long that you kind of forgot that you need to tend to your fun side, that you need to have some fun in life. Like you need to keep it in balance, kind of life work balance. Spirit's like, you need some balance, you need some fun. Get out there, spend some money, go shopping, gamble a little bit, I'm hearing. Page of Swords and King of Swords. Yeah, 2 Page of Swords, then the King of Swords. It's kind of like, it was like a subtle like hint, like, oh, what about this place? What about this island? What about this location? What about this spa? What about this resort? What about this area, you know, these mountains, this ocean? Like, you know, like you hear whispers of it throughout your year, I'm hearing. For a whole dang year, you've been just working your butt off. Beginning of this year, I'm hearing. And Spirit's like, yeah, you've done like few years worth of work in these past several months, or past many months, you know, beginning of this year or whatever. Like you've done so much work. Like that little whisper is like, oh, maybe you should go on vacation. Is like, you need to go on vacation. Like you need to go. Like that little quiet, because like your intuition, your higher guidance will just whisper things to you. They'll say things quietly. They'll give you like suggestions. They're not quiet anymore. They're yelling at you, because if you don't do this, it'll be a tower moment, and they don't want that to happen. So they're screaming at you at this point to take a vacation. And you're maybe screaming at yourself, like, why am I not taking a vacation? I should take a vacation. Something always pops up, I'm hearing. Victory in some sort of endeavor. Yeah. So I feel like you reach a point, like I feel like you've been knocking off goals. You've been hitting deadlines, hitting like points in your plan, steps in your plan, like one after another. You've been, you know, getting things done on time or sooner, and it's just like you've been knocking off one achievement after another, and you're just like, oh, I'll celebrate next time. I'll celebrate on this next thing, on that thing, on this thing. It's just like so many like achievements have gone through. The Spirit's like, okay, if you do not take a break after this next victory, we're going to bring in a tower moment. but you also kind of know, you're like, okay, this is like ridiculous. Like, I've done so much hard work and achieved so much. Like, I have to take a break now. I have to go on specifically a vacation. You are highly thought of, Bo. You already have the respect of the people you work with. You already have the respect of the people that know you, your friends and family, your colleagues, that know that you work really hard, that you're a go-getter. You don't leave any detail. You don't miss any detail. You don't leave anything to... I'm hearing don't leave anything to imagination. You're like not a tease. I'm hearing like when you say you're going to get something done, you get it done. You're also on top of your relationships with your close people. Pile 6. You really don't miss a beat. You're really on top of things, and people appreciate it. People admire you for it. They're like, wow, like you're really there for people even when you're busy. You're still like doing well with work. When you're also helping out other people, you're on top of it. Pile 6. So people aren't going to think any less of you if you take a vacation, if you take time to yourself. In fact, they might even appreciate you taking more breaks, because I feel like they're like, oh, pile 6 is here, like everything needs to be perfect. Like, you know, if things aren't done, they're gonna come in and get everything done. Like, pile 6 is a whirlwind or something like that. So like you make people a little bit nervous sometimes, because like you expect such big things from yourself that you expect such big things from other people. Well, at least people think that. You don't judge people. You don't expect more from them than necessary. But like if you are there for your friend or your family or your coworker, like you don't put an expectation that they need to give you that back. You might be like, oh, you owe me one or something like that, but you don't hold it over their heads. You don't expect them to be on top of the connection, relationship, work as much as you are. And so people like love you for that, but they just also sometimes feel bad that they can't give you everything. They can't return all your energy that you give to them. So sometimes they kind of like it when you take breaks, because it's like gives them a break. Because I feel like you don't force people to do more, but like you kind of inspire them and influence them to do more. And sometimes they need a break because they can't catch up with you. They can't keep up with you, pile 6. You're just that good. But you're so good that you sometimes forget your life-work balance. I think sometimes you kind of push off the fun part, like keeping up with the fun parts of life, because if you get too much into enjoying life, you might slack on work or something like that, and you're like, I learned too many lessons to slack on work. So like you rather work more than have fun, because once you get into that play mood, sometimes it's hard to get out of that playful mood, right? That playful time, the vacation time. But Spirit is saying like you're overdue for some, and you could probably take multiple vacations in the upcoming 6 months, and people would appreciate you for it, and your work would continue doing well. Like things will go well. You set things up so well. You don't have to work as hard as you probably did before. You can take things more easy. Okay, what's another energy that this eclipse is bringing in for you? 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness. Pile 6. Yeah, a lot of happiness and joy. So you're going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You finally get to enjoy your victories, your success, your vacations, your time off. You get to focus on yourself, pamper yourself. It might take you like a few days, a few weeks to kind of get like to feel okay stepping away from work, and delegating things to other people, or taking space from friends and family and letting them solve their own problems, or just focusing on yourself rather than other people and other work. But once you get into that mode, pile 6, you are in 10 of Cups mode. You know exactly what to do to make yourself happy. You know how to enjoy your time. It's the hobbies you like to do. The kind of music you like to listen to, the kind of activities you like to do on your day off. You are not someone who like is just there twiddling their thumbs, like, what do I do with all this free time? You know exactly what you like to do. You know what activities you like to do. You know the places you like to visit. You know what kind of food you like to eat. You know the people you like to visit, the places you like to visit. You know all these things. You're not someone who's just like, I'm a workaholic, I don't know how to have fun. No, you know how to. You're also a workaholic and fun. Like, you know exactly how to spend time wisely doing the things you like to do, enjoy. Yeah, you don't mess with your time. You know exactly, if you want to have fun, you know exactly how to do it. You know how to spend a day, a week, a month just doing the things that you like. You know how to spend your time. That's for sure. Pile 6. Wow, the Fool card. I feel like this break that you're taking in the next 6 months, maybe longer, maybe the next like 12, 18 months, really is like a time for you to kind of change your lifestyle. I feel like this downtime to kind of focus on yourself, the kind of hobbies you want to do, the foods you want to eat, the things you want to create with your hands, and the things you want to learn and experience and figure out. It upgrades your life, because for a moment you felt like the only way you could upgrade your life was through really hard work, through your career, your job, and taking care of other people, like your close relationships. That was like the forefront of your life, and now things have switched, and now you're putting the focus of your life on what makes you happy, what is the best way to spend your days, your minutes, your hours, what's the best way, what the people you want to spend time with rather than people you feel like you have to keep on top of, things that you want to do rather than what you have to do. Your mindset changes, and when your mindset changes, you get like a kind of an upgrade of your soul, your spirit, and therefore your life also goes through an upgrade. So you are going through a major upgrade, and it's all from relaxing, taking a beat, taking a step back, enjoying life differently. It's fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. So I think this is a time for you to bring out your passions. I feel like you put your emotions away when you're working hard. You're like focusing on the next day, the next task, next relationship you need to keep up with, the next responsibility, and it kind of just takes life away from you. It's just like time just goes by so quickly. It doesn't mean you're not enjoying it. You enjoy your work. You enjoy keeping up with the people that are closest to you. You enjoy that kind of stuff. But then I feel like you go, like, it's like on and off. Like, those people who like during retirement, they spend 6 months in one location and 6 months in another location, and they go back and forth. I feel like that's the kind of life that you're setting yourself up for, where it's like, oh, for like a year or two, I'm going to be doing this kind of stuff. And then for a year or two, I take a break and do that. And then a year or two, I do this. Or it could be shorter, 6 months, I do this, 6 months, I do that. I feel like you're setting up your life for, like, it's like, I feel like there's such Capricorn energy coming from this death card. You don't have to be a Capricorn. I'm just feeling like you have this tendency, like when you focus on something, you give it your all. And so you see other people who kind of like can spend the day working and then the second half of the day doing relaxing or whatever. But you're not like that. You're like, when you work, you like to work. And when you like to have fun, you like to have fun. So Spirit is like saying this kind of next 6 months, 12 months, 18 months where you're taking time off and spending more time on vacation and then hobbies and things that you like to do, you're figuring out that kind of schedule for yourself. The 6 months thing, or the 1 year here, 1 year there, 18 months here, 18 months there, 2 years here, 2 years there. You're figuring out that schedule, and you're moving forward with your life like that, because you realize you don't work like other people in that way. And you're setting up a life more beneficial to you, a life structure that's more conducive to like a more efficient life, a more fun life, a more like a life that makes more sense to you in that way. Wow. Okay, how does this look physically? What's the physical manifestation of this? 8 of Cups. Okay, you have to leave in order to create, I'm hearing. So I feel like you find like a vacation spot that you love and you love so much that you're like, I want to live here. And you're like, why can't I? So you might be figuring out a second home kind of situation. Too many cards. Okay, I'll take them. 8 of Wands in reverse. You want to take your time. 2 of Cups in the Ace of Pentacles because you want to involve your partner. I feel like this group is kind of single, or it seems like you're single because you're working so much. You might have not been able to get around to tying the knot, getting married. You might be single and you might not have had time to look for a partner. Or you might be in a partnership and you just didn't really have time to kind of, I'm hearing consummate the wedding, more like give time and energy to this relationship as much as you could to level it up to the next chapter of your lives. So Spirit is saying you want to take your time to just enjoy the next 6 months, 12 months, whatever, going on vacations and stuff, because in that time your partnership is going to get stronger and you will want to work on leveling up the relationship. So you might work on finding a partner, getting married, settling down, and then getting that second home. Because I'm getting like the next part of your life really involves 2 of Cups, your romantic relationship. But tying the knot, I'm getting, or like coming to a commitment or a better commitment is important here, and that comes first. But you might figure this out when you're on vacation, like, hey, I can't do these vacations by myself, or hey, I have someone important in my life that this also heavily involves. I need their input. I need to know what's on their mind. So that's what's going on here. Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. Yeah. So I feel like for some of you, you might be realizing that you're not in the right partnership, or that this current relationship you're in isn't going to go anywhere. There might be a lot of love there, but it's just not what the rest of your physical life. That train horn confirmation. It's not. There might be a lot of love there, but it might not be what the next chapter of your life involves. So you might be breaking up with someone and finding a new partner. You might be, or if you're not with someone, you're going to be finding a new partner. And then this parting of ways in business, you're gonna be delegating a lot of things. You might be getting a promotion, or you might be spending less time with your business. I'm hearing it runs perfectly fine without you. So I feel like you're realizing now that you did all the hard work that you needed to do, and now you can take some more time off. You are in the higher echelons of this business or company, or this in your career, where you don't need to spend as much time in it. You don't need to put in as much effort in it. Things happen. The work is more easier. You don't need to put more time into it. You have more time for yourself. In fact, you might be in such a head honcho that you don't even need to be there for most of it. You might need to be there for like 2 times out of the year for like company meetings or something. Or what's it called? Or like the partners meetings, or like the annual meeting. Like you don't need to be there as much. So like you're realizing that you're going to have like an on again, off again relationship with work. You figured out the structure of life that works for you, your work-life balance that works for you, and you want to find a partner that also matches that in the physical, because we have the Ace of Pentacles here, you want to find a new opportunity. You want to find the right partner that matches this lifestyle, because you figured out what works best for you. And you're like, I want to spend the rest of my day cruising out in this manner, like cruising out my life work balance in this manner, and I need someone who works that. Two of Cups, you are definitely looking for a new partner. Eight of Wands, you're in no rush. You want to find the right person that you can like tie the knot with, that you can be with for the rest of your days. And that's the decision you will want to make before you take up the second home. Club, someone will try to make you do something against you. Well, yeah. So I feel like if you are attached to a partner right now, or an ex, unrequited love, or you know, a boyfriend, girlfriend that you're not really attached to, or that isn't really gonna be working with you for the next chapter of life, or this new lifestyle that you figured out for yourself, be careful. Yeah, because people are not like that. Your ex might not like it. Your family might not like it. So some of you are divorced, and your ex-partner or your kids might not like it. Your extended family might not like it. I feel like it's more family. Family might not like it. Some of you, it's like your ex-partner might not like it. They're like, why aren't you bringing me along for this journey? And it's just like, you know them, and that's not the life that they want, and they'll just complain the whole way. Like they want to eat piece of pie. They want some of your success, but they're not going to be a part of that successful lifestyle that you figured out for yourself. Okay. Yeah, so be careful. Your ex might not be happy about the fact that you're at this place. Beware of great pride. Yeah. But Spirit is saying to you, like, yeah, you might get a little bit cocky because, like, you know, you're going to be doing well financially. You're doing so well. You've reached this kind of victory in your career or line of work where you have more freedoms and you have more power. And Spirit is saying, like, you know how some really a-holes can be like, oh, I'm trading this model in for a new younger one, ha ha ha, or whatever. Like, be careful not to come off like that person. You know, it's like, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of options. There's a lot of people who are gonna throw themselves at you. There's a lot of people who are gonna be annoyed when you go on dates or when you talk to them that you're not choosing them. You need the right partner, and you're willing to go through a bunch of people to find the right one. And it sucks because I know you're gonna know that in like a bunch of the dates that you go on, or the people that you meet, potential romantic interests that have the potential to be something more, they're gonna be so offended when you don't choose them, and they're gonna feel less than because you have kind of the power. It's like, oh yeah, I set my life up in this way to enjoy life, and I'm looking for someone who has worked as hard or can help me be more successful in this lifestyle, to be a real true love match, true love. And once I choose this person, we're going all the way very, very quickly. So you're looking for the right person. Of course, there's going to be a bunch of people who will come into your life who are there for the wrong reasons. So that's all the Spirit is saying to watch out for. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of passion and fire with someone new that you meet. Yeah, this is a stranger. This is someone new. So I do feel like sorry to say, Pile 6, if you're looking for something different, but like you are going to meet someone new, but they are going to be a true love match, and you're both are going to choose each other right away. Yeah, this is the one. This is it. More information about this person or situation. Victory, you've made it in life, you know. So even if you were already doing well, or if you haven't been even if you have been doing well in your career or wherever you are in life, you reach another whole level of success. You know, you're playing with the big boys now. And that is going to attract a lot of people to you. People who want to be your friends, people who want to be your romantic partner, people who want to work with you, all sorts of people. Okay, you're going to have to get good at turning people down, being kind about it. You know, don't be an a-hole. Don't let your pride take over. Still be the person you are, kind, generous. But it's okay to say no. It's okay to preserve your time. You know, you don't have to go on a second date, or you don't have to keep continuing the date if it's not pleasant, or if it's not something you want to do. Don't be an a-hole. If the person's kind, finish the date, finish the conversation. Just don't give them the wrong idea. Be straight up. Yeah, don't forget these fundamentals, because you might have the tendency, you're on another playing field, Pile 6. You are on God level. You are in the top 1% now. So it's going to be hard for, or like top 10%, top 5%, whatever it is. You're on the top now. So you are going to attract a lot of people to you, and a lot of people are not going to be nice to you, even if you're nice to them. That's fine. Don't lose your character. Don't lose your head over it. Know who you are. You're more better than that. You're more powerful than that. Just don't let that pride take over. Don't treat people unwell, and remember who you are, and treat others how you would like to be treated, but also look out for your own energy. Okay. No wonder your exes or people from your past are like coming with a club, like, we want to take this away from you. Why aren't you taking us with you? 3 Wands. Your life is green lighted. You are meant to find this true love match. You are meant to live this kind of life. You found your true calling. You found your true life path. Finding this structure of life was so important, because it's so unusual, so different. In fact, it's like how the 1%ers, it's how the top 10, 5% of people live. It's you resonate with it. That's why you're living it. And so the rest of what goes along with that is going to be green lighted. 3 of Wands. It's easily going to come in. This person, this marriage, this new life, it's all easily going to come in for you, Pile 6. So I'm so happy for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you resonated with it, I really appreciate a like or comment. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light.